So today I wanted to talk about two topics that are pretty interesting to me, or have been interesting to me over the past week or so, and that is E3 being cancelled and Reggie Fils-Aimé joining the board of directors at GameStop. To get the E3 thing not out of the way, but to talk about it very quickly, if you remember I made a video a while back talking about how E3 isn't as important as it used to be for big publishers, and that is for sure. It is still important, though, for indie developers to kind of get their foot in the door, get people playing their games, get journalists playing their games so they can spread the word of their smaller games. And if you don't know, E3 was cancelled due to COVID-19, the coronavirus. It's funny because it's the first time I've mentioned it in a video so far, but today it actually closed down my place of work, so I'm off work for the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks, who even knows. This way, like, the thing is about, people can say, like, well, they had it coming. They leaked people's information. 100% that was fucked. That was so dumb what they did there. But here's the thing at the same time. I feel for the indie devs in this situation. The smaller devs. I feel for those people who kind of rely on E3 to get the word out about their game. And it does help a lot. They come to E3, they rent out a small booth, someone comes over, writes up a whole piece about their game, makes a video about their game, talks about their game at length, maybe then gets a code and streams that game. You create these links between the audience and the developer that are crucial to getting your foot in the door in the industry. And at that point, when that doesn't happen anymore, that you don't have that place to do that, you're going to have to look elsewhere. And there are other places to do it, but E3 was kind of like the most famous one, and in a way, the one that got the most exposure, at least on the internet. Now, the thing that I'm also upset about is how E3 is always this one time of the year where I can feel like I'm in the same room as everyone else, all of my friends on the internet, all my subscribers, all the people who are subscribed to me, who follow me on Twitter. It feels like you're in the same room just watching these press conferences together, reacting to them in different ways, some people more happily than others. But for me, it is just such it's such an amazing time. It feels like a second Christmas almost. It really does. I'm glad that they're maybe going to be doing conferences anyway. That they're going to be doing more direct style conferences, which is what I said in the first place they should be doing. I think it's more efficient. It's a better way of getting the information across, but I would be lying if I didn't say that I'm going to miss the live aspect of this. Because if you know, in live performances and live shows, anything can happen, and we're kind of going to lose that. On the other hand, we had, though, some good news, I think. Reggie Fils-Aimé joining GameStop board of directors. First off, this makes GameStop's image look way better. GameStop has been the butt of the joke for years. And now all of a sudden people are like, well, Reggie's on the board, I'm in. You know what I mean? And like, Reggie has that kind of power. Reggie is well respected not only in the industry but amongst fans. I would go and say this, that he is probably the most respected person in the industry, because I don't think there's one man or one woman, or one person, or one animal, or one whatever, that is more respected than Reggie. And I'm talking, and you can say, like, well, this guy is respected by all game devs, and this guy is respected by all fans. I'm talking about universally. You talk to podcast hosts who do video game podcasts. You talk to gaming YouTubers. You talk to video game audiences, journalists, other devs. They all love Reggie. Everyone loves Reggie. Who wouldn't love Reggie? I love Reggie. And I only got really exposed to him in the past 7 to 8 years. It's crazy how endearing he is and how much of an awesome vibe he has. But one thing people forget, I think, is that Reggie has not only a keen business sense, but he's clearly a great person to have on your business or on your team. And I think he could be really beneficial to GameStop. GameStop have not been going through some ultra troubles, but they have been finding their way, or trying to find their way through the digital era. I personally still use GameStop because it's the only game store in town. I use it to, apart from Argos, but I'm talking about to pre-order games. Say if I wanted the collector's edition, I wanted to pay it off every week. GameStop is kind of perfect for that. Pay a $5 here or there, and all of a sudden you have the full Persona 5 collector's edition. It's perfect. Shenmue 3, pay off a $10 here or there, and it's perfect for that. I really do hope that Reggie can bring GameStop back to a state in which everyone is happy with it. Now, here's the thing. I'm an optimist, but at some point I gotta snap my fingers and say, look, not everything is possible. please do not think ill of Reggie if in a few months or a year's time GameStop closes its doors. Because there's more people on the team than Reggie, and I think people are forgetting this. Reggie is on the team, but he's not the owner. He's not the guy who's going to decide everything. He's on the board. He will be making some decisions, but those decisions will have to be funneled through other people's decisions as well. I wish the best for Reggie. I wish the best for GameStop, because when the game industry thrives in every single place, whether it be digital media or physical media, wherever it is, everyone does well as well. And also, I want there still to be competition, because if GameStop goes away, then all those big supermarkets, they have no reason to lower their prices anymore. Why would they? No competition. Guys, I'll talk to you very soon. Let me know what you think about both these things. They're very, very, very interesting topics.